Hi, it's Mark from Top Local Lead Generation. We're here with Mr. Darren McCartney. He's a realtor in Squamish, BC, beautiful Squamish. Darren does commercial and residential real estate. And we're going to do a little update about what's going on in Squamish. You can reach Darren at his website, squamishcommercialproperty.com, or you can call him at 604-892-4875. How are you doing today, Darren?
I'm doing well, Mark. How about yourself?
I'm good. So what's going on in Squamish?
I know it's been a while since we talked, but because it has been a busy market, so I've disappeared for 3 or 4 months on you here. It's been a pretty epic year here when you look back at previous years anyways, and a lot of what we've talked about in the past is how the market really lagged here on recovery after the previous economic meltdown, and we never regained that 20% that we lost, and we've had a very strong year in all residential sectors that has been, very active, fun to be part of, and a little bit more recognition coming Squamish's way due to just, I think, pent-up market demand and lots of marketing with the Sea to Sky gondola. Lots of people just, their friends move up here, they hear about it, they spend some time up here, and they realize what Squamish has to offer. That 45-minute commute and a really unique lifestyle. 60% of the population under 40. Just a lot of interesting things if you've got a young family. And if I can for a minute here, I want to pull up a graph just to show you some of the numbers in the last year. So yeah, basically in line with what I'm saying here, this goes back. This is the 5-year HPI, which shows every type of housing over the last 5 years in Squamish from August 2010 to current. And you can see blue is detached, red is townhome, which is what I want to talk about today. But you see detached housing, single family stayed just flat until early 2014. And it's just been steadily coming up back in line with, pre-2008 levels, which is still very affordable by lower mainland standards. And then townhomes as well has been creeping up through that time period. Condos have been the last to catch up. And that's really just due to the fact, a combination of what people want to buy when they move up here. And there was just, some receiverships and stuff like that previously that really kept values down. So with that all out of the market, you're seeing it move up. And just to give you a quick example here, single family in the last year has gone up 17% on value, the average home sale. And we've had a 24% increase in volume. Okay, so that's pretty substantial from a sales perspective. And then down here under attached, which does include condos, we're up 18% on value, and then 54% in value, which much of which is townhomes, just due to the lower number they were selling with after that recession time period. And if you drill down on that a little bit further, you see what's going on here with actual detached pricing. So, we came into the 500 range. The average is now up to 600. Townhomes were steady in the early to mid 300s, and we've seen them start to climb now, into the 380 range and well into the 400s at this stage of the game. And so, we're really in a market where we're starting to get proper recognition for what you get, and finally just reasonable, manageable pricing. So it's both affordable, but it's also something that encourages development because they can actually make a little bit of money. And so we've seen these townhome numbers go well into the 400s now. And if you look at municipality close to us, like North Vancouver, as an example, being close to downtown Vancouver and so forth, and say 40 minutes from here, it'll cost you $550,000 to get into a comparable townhome of what you might get in the high 3s or early 400s here in Squamish brand new, which is great. And one of the reasons that this particular segment of the market, and you see it here, it's really starting to spike in 2015, is doing so well, is we are all about young families here, and essentially you get that affordable entry level, medium-sized square footage, but you also get the storage that you need to put your toys, your mountain bikes, your kite boards, your baby carriages, all that kind of stuff. And so it's very interesting where we've seen that strength. And can you see me now again?
Can see you now, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's just been very interesting because we've really seen that area going on full steam. And I mean, we've had well over 100 new unit sales in the last year approximately. And that's substantial. And what's happened now is there's very little inventory left. There were 2 very successful projects downtown, and the one with a few remaining units is almost sold out until they move into future phases. And I am getting close to starting to market a project coming in the near future. And so next time we talk, I can give you a little bit more information on that. But we're just finalizing the details right now. And so we're going to see townhomes selling, I think, successfully through the fall and next spring, just because it seems like the right product type and affordability is still there by Lower Mainland standards. So that's really what I wanted to share with you today, and just do a quick update on the townhome market specifically.
Perfect. So I've been talking with Mr. Darren McCartney. He's a real estate broker or agent in Squamish, commercial and residential. You can reach him at squamishcommercialproperty.com or give him a call, 604-892-4875. Beautiful Squamish. It's the next place to go. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you, Mark.